Hi, welcome to the Village Trader Chats. My name is Njabulo Nzibande, host of the Village Trader Podcast, a weekly podcast I host chatting with other traders. Link to that in the top of the description. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at a couple of breakouts that I've triggered today. Before we get into that, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification button so that you don't miss any of these videos. And do follow me on social media. I am at Njabulo_Gotcha on Twitter and at Village Trader ZA on Twitter. Link to those as well, top of the description. So a trade that I entered this morning was Alliede Electronics. So we had a break in this ascending triangle pattern. It broke here and missed the break, but fortunately for me, it came back to retest the 28 rand level. So I entered this morning at market open, and so far so good, looking good. With a stop just below that wick there. So yeah, man, looking good with a decent risk reward ratio of 1 to 3.4. Yeah, man, that's looking good so far. Another breakout that triggered today was Kumba. I'm going to be entering that first thing market open tomorrow. So we had this symmetrical triangle pattern forming there. So we had that breakout today. The share up 5% on the day, just a little over 5% on the day. So yeah, I'm going to be entering that with a stop loss just below that low there. It's 488. My entry is around that 551 rand level, using the width of the symmetrical triangle pattern projected to the upside, looking to target that 674 rand and some change level. I'm going to be entering that first thing market open in the morning. So another share that broke out today was Transaction Capital, code TCP. We had that. So the share was aggressively down on the day. We had a big seller market opening this morning, but bounced back very, very well. Broke out and then confirmed. I was looking for a 3% move higher from this breakout level. So got that today, entering that share at around 24 rand with a stop loss around the 20 rand level, and using the width of the ascending triangle, continuing that uptrend that started. That was, the share has been in an uptrend for quite a while now. So yeah, I'm entering this trade first thing market open tomorrow morning. I'm targeting that 33 rand level. Yeah, this prior high there worries me at around 26, but not too much. It's not a significant level as yet. We'll see how the share reacts when it gets there. I'm expecting it to react to a little bit, maybe having a pullback. Well, once it reached that high there at around the 26 rand level. But yeah, that target looks good with a decent risk reward of 2.5. Risking 1 rand to get 2.50 there. A trade that I'm actually in at the moment, but looking for another re-entry. The share looked to break, but came back in the flag formation. So in this trade, I'm looking for a break above that 251 rand high. Once we break above the 200, once we close beyond that 251 rand high, I have an alert there. I'm going to go into that trade using the height of the flagpole structure. From there, Let me just increase my. Okay, let's do this. Go to the high, projected up from the lowest point, targeting that 288 rand level with a stop just below that low there at around 226. So I entered this trade here on this falling wedge. I'm just adding into that position there. I want to be as big as I possibly can when I'm right and small when I'm wrong. So I'm not increasing the risk on the trade. I'm just adding to the reward into the trade. The risk reward ratio, if you're not already in the trade, it doesn't look so good. With a stop loss there, it's almost like a 1 to 1, almost. Yeah, 1 to 1.3, or there's about, yeah, 1 to 1.3. If you're not already in the trade, not too good because of that risk reward ratio. But since I am already in the trade, it's just adding that to my reward, without necessarily increasing my risk on the trade. SA Inc. has been running quite well recently. So I was looking for a break below on life healthcare, but man, that 16 rand level looks to hold quite significantly. We'll monitor, maybe it will turn, maybe it won't. But if it does, if we do close below, if we take out those lows there, if we close below that 15 rand 50 level, I'm looking to go short of life healthcare, targeting that 11 rand level, perhaps with a stop just above, maybe around 17 rand. We'll see. Risk reward dependent there as well, since I am not already in that trade looking for a break below. So I had, think it was on Tuesday or Monday, I had looking for a shorting opportunity on Telkom. Uh, but we had this break on the 28 rand level, came back to retest it yesterday. With ended up with that a doji. Yesterday closed above yesterday's close. So looking good on the long side. Perhaps it looks to join the rest of the telcos. On that bull run. Perhaps a close above 36. I might to start to be interested once my 30 exponential moving average crosses the 60 there. I've swapped the colors around for consistency. Uh, yeah, so perhaps a close above the 36 or maybe a breakthrough close above that 46 and 20 level. We'll see how the share reacts over time. But definitely Telkom starting to look good. I may have been wrong on that short, but we'll still monitor that head and shoulders pattern that has been forming to see if that plays out. But Telkom does really, really look interesting at the minute on the long side as well. So kind of a double-edged sword there. Absa Group looking like it's joining the party. So it broke above that resistance level of the channel there, closed above it yesterday, came back to retest it in the early hours of today, rejected it, closed above yesterday's close, looking decently good on the long side. Not jumping in at the moment because my trend indicators are still pointing to the downside. So I'm only going to go long if my 30 crosses the 60 exponential moving average. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for chilling with me. Be sure not to miss another episode by subscribing. Hit the like button if you like the video. Yeah, man, do follow me on Twitter as well. Yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, man. Check you out tomorrow. Cheers.